But what I wanted to talk about was, do I want to go back to living in an apartment? Take a little walk over to the main road to see if we can get out in the morning. It rained pretty hard last night. We had some thunder and lightning. And when we're up here, the thunder and lightning is real close to us, so it hits hard. It set off the car alarm. There was so much bass in that thunder last night. But I gotta check this road here, see if we can make it out. Last time it rained, it was just a little slick, no puddles, and we were sliding and we couldn't, we got stuck at our camp. Like right when we got back, we got stuck, like the wheels started spinning out, and we don't have any recovery gear. So we got lucky and got stuck at camp. But last night it rained really hard and it left all this for us to figure out how to get out of. That's pretty sloppy. And all of this here, you just sink right in. So it's like a foggy bog with the frogs. That doesn't look good. We got to get to town tomorrow so we can get all of our provisions. We need to gas up. I got a new solar panel just in case the generator goes down, because those things tend to go down and you don't want to be stuck out here. Dang, that's not good. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But what I wanted to talk about was, do I want to go back to living in an apartment? Like days like yesterday where you're stuck in the van and there's nothing to do and you're sweating and it's humid in there and you got to keep the windows closed or else the rain comes in the van. It gets pretty cramped up. And I was online this morning looking at apartments.com in the area that we're in here and looking at other areas that are possible where I think I would want to get an apartment. And I looked at those prices and man, it's stupid. Just for a studio, not even a one bedroom, you're looking at $600. Look at $1,600. And then for the things that were in the under $1,000 range, it's just garbage in bad areas. And why would I pay all that money when this is the backyard, the front yard, the side yard, and these are my neighbors? That was one of the things I hated about apartment living, was the neighbors. It doesn't matter, good or bad neighborhood. We've had a taste of both, and your neighbors can get pretty disconsiderate, inconsiderate, unconsiderate, reconsiderate. And it just can make that experience crap. I lost a lot of night sleeps because of the neighbors. Too loud of music, too loud video games, just too loud. But we're out here, and even though it can get cramped up in the van, I don't know, we've been out here almost 660 days almost, and you start getting used to this, the nights are really, really, really quiet. You get proper sleep, unless of course it's the weekend and the weekend warriors come out and they're loud at night. But it's usually just for 2 nights at the most, and then they're back to city slicking. But this is what I get to live in for free, and honestly don't know if I could muster up the strength to go back to living in an apartment, and I don't think I'm supposed to anyways. That wasn't the purpose. To go and do this for this long only to go backwards, I think would be a disappointment, and I would probably end up back out here until something different happens, or something, you know, a more fortunate situation where I wouldn't mind paying for the place we stay, or we just end up buying it outright. Because being out here, you can save a lot of money. And everyone we've talked to and met out here, they're like, isn't it great how much money you can save by doing this? So it's not all, you know, people that live out here are, you know, they got a drug addiction or a mental illness. There's some people out here that just want to get out here and get away from that matrix. I mean, you can't, I don't think you can escape the matrix, but you can bend it. Anyways, I think that's my little rant about to live or not to live in an apartment or back in civilization. Because civilization right now is not very civilized. And the wilderness, being out here in the wild, is a lot more civilized. It's peaceful. Yep. So I'm gonna go back, check on some renders. I tried to upload a video today, but where we are here, internet is almost non-existent, so I have to just render, save it in the queue, go into town, use up the proper signals, and then upload. I'd like to do lives, but yeah, I can't do lives. Get those hours up so I can add a source of passive income to this. So that was my apartment rant for the day. I'm going to go back in there, check the renders, and get ready for the night and figure out how we're going to get out of this swampy mess tomorrow.